It's time to take a break from law school studies because today on the channel, I'm unboxing the DC Multiverse Blue Beetle and limited edition Blue Beetle Scarab. Thanks for checking this video out today. It's going to be kind of a double unboxing, so make sure you subscribe to this new channel because we're trying to grow. And the best way to do that is to get subscribers and likes and comments and anything you want to do, it all helps. So today I'm going to unbox this Blue Beetle Scarab, like full size kind of thing. I'm not even sure who makes this thing. Who made this? Sailstone Jewelry made this thing. We're going to unbox that, and we're also going to unbox the Blue Beetle DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys figure, which is the second one that I've got. I have battle mode already, so I'm going to kind of put these figures together, compare them as well, you know, do all that kind of stuff. So if you like your Blue Beetle, you're in the right spot. So starting off with this Scarab, I mean, the box for this, first of all, looks absolutely beautiful. I love the color scheme of the Blue Beetle movie. There was so much like bright blue and bright pink throughout the entire movie. It was just a very vibrant kind of aesthetic. This is number 4,346 of 8,000 made. So let's have a look at this thing, because whoa, here we go. Oh, okay. And we've got a certificate of authenticity that comes with this. This document certifies that this Scarab magnetic pin is inspired by the DC film Blue Beetle. This officially licensed item was manufactured by a licensed Sailzone or Sailzone, I don't know. 4,346 of 8,000. And instructions on the back. Oh, okay, so this pins onto clothing, does it? God, this thing is heavy as hell. By the way, the inside of this box looks absolutely beautiful as well. I mean, you can see it on the side of the screen there. Big, amazing picture of Blue Beetle there. The packaging on this looks absolutely amazing. Love that blue-pink color scheme. And here it is. The Reach has engineered these scarabs which go to different planets and wait for technology to catch up, and then they attach to one of the hosts and they become like a living weapon. That's my understanding of it here. This has a very nice metallic kind of paint job to it. Not too metallic, just like a little sort of hint of it. I do wish it was maybe a little bit brighter. The blue feels a little bit pale and a little bit washed out, but the design is amazing. The artwork on it is great. The paintwork is flawless. I mean, I usually unbox action figures on here, and this is on a complete different level. We've got the Blue Beetle logo on the bottom, and okay, so they're little magnets. 3 magnets, so you can maybe hook it onto your clothing. I'm not even going to try it because it's so heavy. It is really, really heavy. That's the main thing. It's not hollow or anything. This is solid. But now I'm going to just be having nightmares that while I'm asleep, this thing's going to come for me and go up my ass like it did in the movie, okay? So buyer beware. Just make sure you keep your butthole closed if you do buy one of these. So that's not bad. I do wish that Scarab was a little bit kind of brighter, but let's crack open the figure because I really want to see how Blue Beetle looks with this giant sword hand as we go through it. Alright, first thing, let's have a look at the little trading card here. It's a nice little render, not a bad little picture, but, you know, he's a cool looking character, but there's nothing too interesting about the card. And if you watch my unboxing of the last Blue Beetle figure, you know where this is going, alright? The first in his family to graduate college, Jaime Reyes harbors dreams of law school, but instead is conflicted in the face of threats to his home and misfortunes befalling his family. When he becomes symbiotically connected to an ancient alien biotechnology, Jaime is bestowed with almost an unpredictable powers, leading him to fulfill his destiny and become the new generation of superhero, Blue Beetle. And that's exactly the same as the thing on the other card. I don't know, I would have liked a little different blurb on there. How hard is it to just write a new little blurb? Alright, here's Zip Tire City, so I'm gonna get all these undone. Oh, DC, these things are a pain in the asshole to get out. And I'm not talking about the Scarab, because that'd be a pain in the asshole to go in. Alright, he's unboxed. Now, this is the previous one, and he came with a whole bunch of different hands, like 4 different sets, and the big wings and the little nipper things that go on the top, all connected to that back piece. The new one does have the back piece. I don't know if it comes off, though. So it looks like the back piece of this one is kind of stuck in. It's kind of glued in. It's not designed to come off, which is interesting because I thought this was the back piece, but this is actually a hand nipper by the looks of things. But comparing these two, they are the exact same figure, completely identical. And honestly, I don't hate this idea of having two figures of the same character that come with separate accessories, because if you're kind of into the character or you just need a representation for your shelf, you've got options. If you're really into that character, you can end up with two figures and like a deluxe accessory set as well. I know you people will probably just say I'd rather a deluxe figure, but I don't know. I kind of like the variety and the options that come with this. So this has all the same articulation. Even though it's a McFarlane, I haven't had any issues with any of the limbs or any of the posing or anything yet. The knees are a little bit tight. Get them back in. McFarlane's are feeling a lot better quality as of late. The last couple of sets that I've seen anyway, the Flash set and now the Blue Beetle, they seem to be a lot better than the McFarlanes that I remember from, going back a couple of years ago. But I got some Black Adam and stuff like that. They didn't turn out very good. No hands with this guy, but he does come with a few different weapons. So we've got these ring things. Does he throw these during the movie? I'm pretty sure he does. So we've got two of those, which is nice to see. We've got the hand nipper. That's going to be fun to put on. And this is I'm really excited for. Just this big, giant, sort of tech-looking blade. I mean, it's McFarlane, so it's very straight. It's very, very detailed as well. So let's chuck some of these on the figure and see how he looks. Wow, okay, immediately this hand does not like the weight of that sword. I actually thought, looking at it in box, that the sword was it just plugged into the hand socket. So I don't know if there's something up with this hand, but the weight of that is not looking good. And like I say, this is a huge accessory, which is why I was very interested about it. But I believe this does go on the hand here, so I'm a bit disappointed with that sword. I might try it on the other one. Maybe it's just a factory issue with this particular figure. Okay, so this is a new thing to me. This disconnects at the goddamn forearm. Alright, it pops in, and that looks really, really good for this particular character. I love the way that looks. And the arm does pop off of the battle mode figure as well. It's just the one arm, it looks like. Yeah, it's just the one arm. So maybe I had the sword in the wrong hand. Let's see how it goes here. Still a very heavy piece, but I did see some poses where they kind of had it going a bit behind his head. And that kind of looked pretty good. Okay, alright. This is... Whew. This is going to be a very, very busy figure once you get it all on the version that's got the wings. But overall, it came together in the end. It was a bit confusing. McFarlane's seem very specific in certain ways. I say they look like little statues, and I think it's because they're molded in specific kind of, not in poses, but with certain poses in mind. But Blue Beetle looks great with the extra weapons. So I'm using this on a starting lineup flight stand just because I find these are actually really sturdy and quite good, especially for the DC figures. And it looks great. We've got the wings on there. He's got the little rings and wings on this one. And it fits really, really well on this, like I say, starting lineup. That's the basketball figures. Fits great on this flight stand. The flight stand from those figures have been very, very useful. Getting him set up with the sword, the wings, and the nipper, I think this looks absolutely amazing. This is really taken, I think, both of these figures, it takes it to the next level if you do pick up both. And again, I don't hate this method. If you're a diehard or if you really want to take that display up, having two figures with wildly different accessories, but also very consistent with each other, I think it goes really, really well. So, looking at this figure a little bit more, the paint on here, the same as the last one, it's pretty flawless. McFarlane's are very, very good at their paint applications, from what I've seen anyway, in my limited experience with them. Let me know in the comments what your experience is with McFarlane, because I still feel like they're a little bit inconsistent at times, but this combination of these two, I'm really impressed with it. In terms of the Tarantino test, The feet are okay. They do the job. This one's going to be living on a flight stand, so it's not really going to make much of a difference to me. But the DC Multiverse McFarlane feet are a little bit strange. Quentin Tarantino is not really sold on it just yet. And lastly, is it shelf worthy? Yeah, absolutely. Putting all that together makes for an absolutely awesome little display. If you enjoyed the Blue Beetle movie, I really recommend it. If you can get these at a really good price on clearance or something like that, don't hesitate. Grab it, because the two of these figures put together makes a really, really good display. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Don't forget to subscribe here on FWCI Collector's Edition as well, because we're going to be doing a lot more stuff in the future. We'll be doing a lot of newer figures and stuff as things come out. I hope to be exploring Hot Toys at some point. So I've been loving just watching, what is it, Justin's collection, that video, his Hot Toys unboxing. I just watch those for hours and hours and hours and just froth at it. So one day, I'm gonna get a Hot Toy. In fact, my missus has already green-lighted Khonshu. If there's a Khonshu Hot Toy coming out, I'm allowed to pre-order that. If you want to see that, subscribe here, because this is where it's going down. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your figs. See you in the next video. Peace!